Okay, I think we're now streaming live on YouTube, which is great. Let me try and get it up on my phone as well, so that if there is anybody still awake, I mean, in the USA Eastern, it's nearly 10 past, not 5 past, isn't it? 5 past 11. So yeah, 5 past 11. So if there might be people about, you never know. So let's put that up. Turn that volume down so that it doesn't make any loud noises. And then if there are any comments, I might be able to see them, just in case. Although the comments aren't coming up, so how do you get the comments up? I'm very new to all this, very, very new, as you can see. Anyway, okay, so this is astrology for earth signs, and this will be for the week. For this week, I was doing monthly. Well, I started doing monthly in February because I was kind of a bit overwhelmed by, you know, doing them weekly, and then there was a lot of kind of, I had family bits and pieces, and I had, you know, emotional stuff, and then I had the pain. It was layers and layers and layers of stuff going on in my life. So what I did was, I thought, right, to simplify my life just for February, I would do monthly. I missed doing them, to be honest. I missed doing these weekly, so I'm back to doing these weekly. So I'm sure, you know, I don't think people realise that for the February one, you need to go back and keep checking it, because I've done it in the beginning, middle and end of each week, and it's a very in-depth reading for February. So pop back. I'll share that one again so that you can all see it, okay, so that you can take notice and see how February has worked out for you. Okay, but yeah, so this is going to be the earthly. So the earthly birth signs, and this is for the week of Monday, the 1st of March. It probably will start with now, which is the 27th. So, but it is designed for that week. So it will be kind of the 27th of February, 2021 through to the 7th of March, 2021. Okay, so yeah, so this is for the earth signs. This will be Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Okay, so just a few announcements first of all. Like to touch base really. So as you know, my lovely better half, Greg Prescott, he's doing really well. Okay, his operation obviously went well, and now that it's gone so well that there may be now a chance for a reversal. So he is obviously needing to find the funds for it. Now the operation could be coming up as early as next week, maybe the week after. So fingers crossed, everything is going in that direction. So if there is anybody who could maybe help out with a donation, only if you have that have money yourself. Obviously, you know, it's a bad time at the moment for everybody. But if not, could you share the GoFundMe link or send lots of love over and healing energy over so the operation is successful? Whatever you can do personally yourself is, you know, more than enough, and we're very, very grateful. He still has the t-shirts on offer, the ladies t-shirts. They're 50% off, and this includes all the ice dyes as well. As you know, that the t-shirts are made with 99.9% quartz crystal sand, and they're also with crystals in them as well. And you've got, you know, the t-shirts are very vibrant, especially if you get the ice dye t-shirts. They're all made with lots of love. And he's really hoping to get this operation reversed so that he can then get well enough to make the customized t-shirts that he started to do. So unfortunately he can't make any more t-shirts, but he's got a lot in stock. So if you wanted to go over to in5d.net and grab your t-shirt, then you know, they're worthwhile, especially the ladies' t-shirts. They are a slim fit, so if you wanted a bigger kind of more room in your t-shirt, then make sure that you go a couple of sizes up from for what it is that you usually order. Okay, here's Mo coming to say hello. What are you doing? Okay. Also, if you wanted to be part of the Patreon family and in 5D, okay, they have various different meetings and things like that, depending on which level you are. So yeah, there's lots of different bits and pieces. You can find out more about that on In5D, okay, website. You can also go to the In5D Club, in5d.club, and this is a meeting place for like-minded spiritual people. So if you're interested in the people that follow In5D, people that are awake and aware, and you know, people that you don't have to try so hard, you know, around, you know, because I know it's getting hard for people at the moment. People are feeling as if they are drifting away from maybe family members, sometimes even partners and friends, because they're not seeing the truth, and you are. And it's a very passionate kind of time, because if people aren't realizing it, there's a war going on. It's like an online war going on at the moment behind the scenes with all of the shadow banning and everything. So yeah, if anybody would like to, you know, chat with other people, pop to in5d.club. It's free at the moment for anybody to join, and there's lots of, it's a bit like Facebook, but it's got other, it's got like games, and it's got other places to go. You've even got a virtual reality there, where you've got an avatar, and the avatar can go and chat with other avatars, okay? And so you can go to the bar and you can chat and just sort of mean all that sort of thing. So it's really good. There's even a one with a yacht, so you can go for a yacht party virtually and go and meet other people, other single people, or they might not be single, but they might be just looking for a friendship. So it isn't just a dating site. It's for far more than that. Okay, so that's really, really good. Okay, so that's about Greg, bless him. He said he may pop on and do some of these live astrology ones at a later date. Okay, so what I'm still running my 10-week psychic awareness course. Okay, and that's still running. And the next one, the next class will be Monday, the 1st of March, and that will be paranormal. Okay, so all things paranormal. So we'll be looking at what your cameras pick up, linking with orbs, you know, checking out the difference between orbs and dust. Okay, so picking out the difference. And if you wanted to have a go and you wanted to send me any pictures so that we can, you know, discuss it and have a look, okay? And, you know, you can always kind of share it on my page, Alison James page, or Psychic Ali 1-to-1 page, or inbox me if you don't want to put it out there like that. So the way to do it is on your phone. When you go to video, you need to make sure that the flash is on. Okay, so you know the squiggle, the lightning squiggle, it's got lightning, and then it's got on, and it's got off. You need to make sure it's on. So the light in the back of the phone needs to be shining, okay? And that's how you pick up on the orbs. And then you just ask Spirit to come and dance for you. Ask Spirit to draw close. Always kind of do a protection before you do it. So, you basically just say to your spirit guides, please protect this house, please protect me and everybody inside. If your belief is pure and your intentions are love energy, then only love energy will come to you. So that's it. I don't advise you to do it when you're absolutely slaughtered, or or you've had heavy partying or anything like that, drugs or alcohol. I think that doesn't go down too well. We don't lose yourself up spiritually. But you can have fun with watching the orbs dance for you. Watch them go in different directions. Ask them to come towards the camera. Ask them to go above your head, go over my shoulder. So if they start responding to you, then it's not just dust. And also dust moves very differently. Okay, so do the dust test. I'm sure we've all got dust, or we can pat a piece of furniture or something like that, and then watch and see what the cameras do with the dust. My lovely cat forgets that I actually have flesh, and he keeps doing this with his claws because I'm stroking him. He's like enjoying the stroke, and then he's doing this. So bugger. Stop it, I have flesh. So there's that. So that's on, if anybody wants to join in with that class, you're welcome to. So that's Monday, the 1st of March. It is 7:30 p.m. and that's UK time, or Eastern time, it's 2:30 p.m. Pacific time is 11:30 a.m. I'm not sure about the other time scale, so you'll have to forgive me on that. I'm not sure. Basically, each class is only £5, which works out about $7. And you can pay for that via PayPal, guidingangels@btinternet.com. That's GUIDING, angels@btinternet.com. Or you can go to my website, which is psychicalley.net. Okay, so either one of those you can pay that way. So yeah, and you just follow the Zoom link, and all of this details will be below in this the comment section. So I'll add it on there. Okay. At the moment, I've still got my offer going, and this is for $10 off a 1 hour reading. Okay, so it's $10 off, and this is for anybody who's a rebook, anybody who has either been to one of my classes or has been communicating with me on Facebook. Anybody who's had a reading with me. So you just press the rebook, and then it will knock off the $10 for you. The other thing is $20 off, and I've done that for psychic counselling. So if there's anybody struggling out there emotionally and feels as if they need somebody to listen to, maybe to see if things are going to be changing in certain areas of your life, I'm here to listen. I'm here for you if you want that. Okay, so that's psychic counselling, and that's $20 off at the moment. Okay, so I think that's kind of it really for me. There's lots of other things I do. We do make spells and affirmations. We have career life path readings where you're kind of at a crossroads to do with your life and your career. Love life, whether you should stay, whether you should go. It doesn't give you advice, it just does a double timeline. Well, this is your life this is what's going to be happening in your life if you stay, and this is what's going to be happening in your life if you go. So it shows you the two timelines, and you can really feel how it's going to feel. Is it going to feel happier if you stay or happier if you go? It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't tell you what to do, but it really does help to actually clear things up. Okay, so I'm going to be starting to do the astrology now, and you're probably thinking, God, get on with it, Ali. So I will. Okay, so let's have a little look and see. Obviously, because I'm doing them weekly again, it's not going to be as much detail as I did in February, because February was very long, okay, because I was literally doing the whole month, okay. So let's have a look what's going on with Taurus. Okay, so this is Taurus energy. Let's pick up on you guys. So up until the 7th of March, now until the 7th of March 2021. Right. Okay, so it's all going to be about projection. I'm seeing what you're going to be concentrating on is going to show rewards, and it's going to be quite soon, like straight away. Okay, so it's like you're getting recognition and reward quickly. It feels as though there are lots of different projects that you've been working on, but I feel that you'll be shining brightly at one, and this is where you're going to see the benefits. Okay, so I feel very much a proudness of also what you're doing. You're going to be feeling as though you couldn't really have done anything more. Okay, that everything that you're doing is above and beyond what you felt you were capable of. Okay, so please respect your inner child and say thank you. You know, spend some time just focusing on you and being grateful for your own strength of character. Okay. Right. So I can see that there has been a few obstacles that you've had to bypass regarding, I feel, an ambition or a project that you've been working on. But like I said, that is now moved on. Does that mean it feels as if it's like that shifted? There seems to have been a big shift in the energy, and you can see where you're going now. It's all opened up. You know, this is the direction that you're going in, or you're now seeing a plan for the future, what it is that you're going to do next. Okay. So there's a lot more excitement, okay, in your heart than there has been for quite some time. Just 2 minutes, I'm just going to get an emotional card. Okay. Yeah, so there is going to be a feeling of, and this is actually, me and Greg were talking about it actually on the phone just now. There is a lot of what I call shedding, is moving away from people or situations that are negative. It's like you just can't be around it anymore. You know, you've got, it's like your tolerance level for people that are stuck in not understanding what this is all really about, stuck in the material world, people that are in the 3D world and they have no intention of looking outside of their kind of life, okay, and just happy for them to take everything as it is now. And it's like, be grateful for what it is that you've got, without actually looking and feeling as though, you know, I actually deserve better. So this is going to be a bit of a time of separation of that, okay, moving forward. Okay, it's like enough is enough. Okay, so you've got the Chariot card for the middle of the week. The middle of the week is moving on to looking at things in black and white. I'm seeing papers and documents, okay, around you, or kind of researching and looking up what it is that you need to be looking at now. There does seem to be some financial reward that is coming your way, or it's something that you deserve. Okay, so you've been looking into this and realized that actually maybe you're owed money, maybe that you have not seen it, okay, before now, only that you're looking at the small print and realize that actually there's some benefits to doing that bit of research. I can see, like I said, it's trying to get the balance right. For some of you, I'm seeing links with travel and vehicles, car travel vehicles, and needing to really get sorted out regarding this, to look ahead and to plan ahead, or to make a plan to do with car, okay? And it's like you've got to go somewhere and you've got to make sure that you've got a car that is in good working order, because it feels as if it's a long distance travel situation. Now, if this is, you know, maybe sometimes this is directly you, and sometimes it's it kind of indirectly, somebody talking about this to you and discussing it. But this person would have to be quite close with you in order for this to be relevant and in your reading, okay? It wouldn't just be, you know, hearsay with a neighbor. There's going to be a past life connection energy coming up around you. This past life energy will make you feel as if I feel really comfortable with you, really comfortable with your energy, okay? And this will be with somebody either new, or you are going to realize that the person that you're with, that you really do have a deep connection, and maybe you've been taking that for granted, and maybe it's time to actually enjoy the fact that this person blends with you so well. If you're not feeling that within a relationship, and that relationship could be friendship, family member, or partner, that kind of real connectedness, if you're not feeling it, then the universe is saying they are bringing that to you, that you will be experiencing this feeling of true connectedness with another person very soon. They're on their way, okay? You just have to be patient and wait, okay? But they are on their way. The end of the week for Taurus is time for rest, okay? So it's like you've got to rest. It's like there's not much going to be happening. Everything seems to be kind of just drifting, okay? And it's like it's busy in the beginning couple of weeks of March, and then it's going to move on into kind of like a drifting feeling, just what I mean, at the end of the week. I'm seeing a person who's got very vibrant energy. This person, they tend to want to say it how it is and be very forthright and, you know, opinionated, very opinionated. And I feel that this person is kind of being a bit argumentative at this time. This person, you know, you're trying to kind of, you know, step back and rest a bit, you know, make the most of not being so busy. But you've got this one person who is being very overpowering. And I feel that you're trying to smile sweetly, pretend everything's okay, and not bite and not get agitated by this person. But I feel that for some of you, I'm not saying all of you, that won't be possible. And I feel that there'll be the confrontation energy there. But it is because they are pushing the wrong buttons, okay? Like I said, that's only for some. For some of you, you'll be able to dismiss this and move on, okay? There is going to be a higher connection energy spiritually, where things are going to feel very much more vibrant. You're going to be feeling spirit around you. You're going to be feeling as if you're picking up on other people's emotions and moods and energy, okay? If this is going to be too much for you, and you're finding that you're picking up too much on this, then you don't have to feel like this. This is a choice. So if this is too much for you, then you need to kind of put up your protection or tell your spirit guides, this is not on. Please, can you tone it down and help me to step back a bit? Because I don't mind picking up on people, but when it's actually stopping me from doing what I want to do, and for me to be comfortable in my own energy, and that is taken over by this, then, you know, you have a right to say to your guides, can you stop this, please? Or can you balance this out? Or tell me, do I have to buy a certain crystal, or do I have to, you know, visualize something each time that I'm feeling this way? You know, please tell me what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so anyway, that is your reading for Taurus. Okay, so we're going to be doing what's the next one? Virgo. Okay, so let's have a look at Virgos. So Virgos, okay, there seems to be a big connection with the animal kingdom, and the connection that you're going to be feeling is very, it's very intense. So it's like you can actually feel what they're feeling, or you can pick up on their, the energy of them, and what it is that they want to communicate with you. So you're going to be very, very open to it. So if you've got pets, you will be able to understand them. You may even be able to solve, you know, maybe a dilemma about their behavior. Maybe they're acting very odd or strangely, and you're able to tune in and give some help and advice, maybe to their owner if it's not your pet, or you could be, if it is your pet, you could make your pet very happy by, you know, doing what it is that they need you to do. Or, you know, don't think that just because your pet can't talk to you, don't for 1 minute think that they don't understand what you're saying. So if you are saying to them, you know, you're shouting at them, they do understand. Even a cat who seems quite aloof to you, they're kind of like, they just flip their tail and walk off, don't they? You know, they say that you never own a cat owns you. And a cat is free to go and go. It's the only pet that is absolutely free to go and come back whenever they want. It's the only pet. So yeah, but yeah, so anyway, just look out for that, those signs of those, because there's going to be a real strong connection with Virgos and animals. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's going on in the week for you. So once again, this will be kind of now, really, the 27th, isn't it, of February I'm doing this, and this will be up until the 7th of March 2021. Right, so the beginning of the week will start off with quite a fiery energy, okay? Lots of passion. Now, this can be, passion can be lots of different, taken lots of different ways with different people, okay? So it could be this passion is linking, you know, to love life, you know, and romance. And there seems to be more passionate energy between you and your partner, some sort of, you know, incredible realization that, you know, you are feeling very lucky to have each other, lots of gratitude, and, you know, realizing just how much you fancy each other and you want to spend more time together. It's like a falling in lust again, as well as in love. Okay, so for others of you who may not have this or may not want this in your life, then there will be a more emotional feeling to do with connections of family, friendships, being grateful for the people around you who, you know, look after you or care for you. Okay, so I see that, okay, so there seems to be a person, either yourself or connected around you, who is going to be spending more money than they feel that they should have. At the end of the day, sometimes we just have to say sod it, and, you know, but because I feel as if it's like wanting to take on a new hobby or take on a new something new in your life that is going to give you lots of joy and happiness, but it will involve kind of that spending of money. So that's what I see going on around the beginning of the week for you. Okay, so to do with your emotional life, you're going to find that you are, if you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, this energy will still be the same. It will be that you are not afraid to go forward. You're not afraid to take on a new kind of positive balance within yourself, that just because you're in a relationship or you're around people doesn't mean to say that you are owned by anybody, that you are an independent person and you are happy to be yourself, but also in a relationship, also being a partner, just what I mean, but you're still an individual. This is really important to understand, that, you know, you're not, because I feel that some people, when they get into relationships, it's like they don't think for themselves anymore. It's like they don't do anything on their own, and they feel as if their partner is their all and everything. Well, that's very nice, but the trouble is we need our friends, we need our family, we need outside interests as well. So I feel that there's going to be a lot of that going on, a realization of enjoying the contact with others, the contact with, you know, people outside of our family unit or outside of our love life. Okay, so the middle of this week, there's the World card, and as you know, it's one of my favorite cards, because this basically says that things are getting so much better, and that you are there's a feeling of whatever you was worried about is actually being cleared up or being resolved. You're handling things much differently and much better. There seems to be a new idea going off about what to do. You know, oh, that's a good idea, or that's a good thought pattern, or, you know, why didn't I think of this? I feel that somehow your hands are tied regarding a certain situation, and this is still stagnant, and I feel that this will be different for a lot of you. For some of you, it's very difficult when you're doing readings, astrology readings. Obviously, I have to address so many people. If I was doing a reading for one person sitting in front of me, I could pinpoint exactly what it is that I mean, but in this instance, I can't, because it's going to be different things for different people. So they're indicating that there's a project or a situation where your hands are tied and you can't change it. So there's a feeling of being stuck in that way, okay? But in kind of other areas of your life, things are opening up, and there seems to be a much better flow, a much better understanding, a much better excitement going on, okay, in your life. And you're realizing that things are turning out better than you thought, okay? And your ideas about the future and what it is that you're going to do next is kind of flowing. But like I said, there's one obstacle in one area of your life that is still stagnant. The energy of neediness is here. Somebody around you feeling very needy, or it could be that you might be feeling needy. Either way, this is it's not a good feeling. Nobody likes to feel like this, because we tend to kind of get that knot in our emotions, and that knot makes us feel agitated and panicky, and it doesn't let us relax. So this kind of this sensitive feeling is either with you, coming from you, or it's from someone else. Someone else around you is feeling like that, and it could be that they are directing this insecure feeling straight at you. It's like expecting you to make them feel better. You know, it's all about me, and you know, so it's as if it's got to be addressed. Okay, this neediness needs to be addressed. So at the end of the week for Virgos, there's the money is coming back. Okay, so you know, I said that there was, in the beginning of the week, there was spending out money, and it felt as if it was something to do with hobby or something frivolous. It's something nice. It wasn't a bill or anything like that. It felt as if it was a nice thing. And by the end of the week, this has been balanced out, and it's like you spent the money and then you get the money back. So it's like you're, you know, it was like a meant to be feeling. Okay. I do see that there is some links with important papers, documents, contracts, signatures. So you're going to be having to get this sorted out. It feels as if it's not something that you can ignore, or that, you know, it doesn't matter. I'll push that under the carpet. I don't want to look at that anymore, because I feel it's something that you've got to address. Get on with it, address it, do what you can, and you will feel better. Make sure that you're sleeping better, because, you know, all the time that you go to bed and you think, oh, I should have done that today, that is something I should have done, you know, we end up not sleeping very well. Okay, so if that is the case, then make sure that you write yourself a note for the next day, you know, must deal with, and then put it away and put it somewhere that you are going to see it the next morning. And then I'm sure that you'll be able to get a better night's sleep because of that, because if you don't, it'll be on your mind. So, okay, to do with love life, to do with emotions, I'm seeing a celebration of love, happiness, joyous. Everything seems to be going very well. It's like there's a party energy where everybody wants to get together and everybody wants to have fun. Now I know that that's difficult. It's very difficult, isn't it, in these circumstances? A lot of people still in lockdown, especially in the UK, and it's not going to be changing until, I think they said April, May. So that's not so good. But you know, I'm sure that there are things that you can do to there's probably things that you can do that, you know, online. I thought to myself, if there was any DJs out there, you could all get dressed up and have a massive Zoom meeting where you can dance in your living room, have a drink, have a laugh. With Zoom meetings, you can actually have breakout rooms. So you could go to the host and say, could you organise a breakout room for me and for whoever you like, you know, you want to chat or get to know that person more. You go into a breakout room and then chat away to that person on your own and away from the crowd. It could be kind of like a disco energy and a good, you know, so who knows? I mean, I can think of loads of ways of being together but not together. So anyway, it's just one of those things. I'm still doing my raffles at the moment. I'm raffling off the Light Seers Tarot at the moment, really beautiful cards. And the other prize is a beautiful lotus flower candle holder. So go to Psychic Alley and I'll put the details on there about those. Okay, so the next one, Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn people, let's have a look, and then I need a drink. I haven't got a flask of drink at the moment. Usually I do. That's it, that's the one. Okay, so Capricorns. Okay, so there seems to be something that you're doing that is a bit secret. It's like you're being secretive, okay? You don't really want other people knowing what you're doing. You're trying to be, it could be that you're organising a surprise for someone. It could be that you are, there's certain information that you have that you want to keep to yourself. Maybe there's, you know, this information isn't going to be good for other people to hear. Maybe you've got to be that way in order to look after the people that you love. Maybe you're trying to protect them in some way. But it does seem to be some feelings there of, you know, holding back. Does that make sense? Information. Okay, so I can see, and this is around the beginning of the week. Beginning of the week, I can see that there is a real, it's like you've had a very good idea that is starting to manifest. And this manifesting is blossoming into this, it's like lots of different branches of the idea. So it's like there's, and there's fruit, they're showing me fruit growing from these ideas, i.e. there's money to be made from these ideas, from this one area, and it's like it's multiplying. So there's definitely a good money making idea that you have that you're going to start to develop. It could be my disco idea. You could have a Patreon thing and people then pay once a month to come into that. And it's just an idea. I can't organise it, but I think it's a good idea for someone else to. Yeah, so they're also showing me locks and keys. So I do feel that there is some, somebody definitely is moving and changing their location of where they live, or maybe where they work, because I feel that there are new doors opening. For other people, this could be metaphorically speaking, meaning that it could be that there is new doors opening for you, new possibilities, new energy, and especially around the money making energy, you know, the financial side of things. Again, I'm seeing books and books and books around you, lots and lots of books. I'm also feeling as if you are reflecting on your life, reflecting on what it is that you want and what your dreams are. Okay, what do I need? I'm seeing a very nurturing figure, somebody who's trying to take care of their family and feels very protective of their family, and it's like that's their sole purpose. And I'm seeing this energy of, you know, trying to, you know, when it, okay, you know, when you're feeling pressured about doing something and everything inside you is saying, I don't want to, or this isn't right. I don't want this to, you know, I know that this, I'm right, and there's people that are pressuring me to do what they think is right. Okay, and it's for the child, or for either for your child or for somebody that you really want to nurture and look after. And it's pressure going on. And I know lots of people are feeling pressured by the vaccine at the moment. So I don't know why that came into my mind, but it may be to do with that. It may be to do with something else. I just thought I'd put it out there because of, you know, it came into my mind. So everything is a bit in limbo, everything's a bit upside down, but I will say that you're feeling more feisty and more vibrant and kind of, you know, ready to be in charge, ready to say it how it is. So I'm feeling very energized around you at the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week for Capricorns, there's a lot of creativity. So I'm seeing lots of hobbies, or making this, or creating this, or trying this new project out, or, you know, reading up on something that you've always wanted to make or do, or just, I mean, I'm just seeing lots of creativeness around, and a lovely feeling of, you know, it's a bit of time wasting, but it's in a nice way. It's not in your normal kind of way that you would normally waste time. Just what I mean? So it's not kind of watching the telly, or this feels as if it's very productive, and you're using kind of old skills and also enhancing new skills as well. The storm energy that you had going on in February, around they're saying the last week of February, this is now moved on now, and I'm seeing this kind of the it's like the rocky water, the rockiness of life is now kind of going into a stillness, and it's now kind of flattening out, and they're just showing me, what they're doing is showing me a waterfall that is kind of cascading over rocks, and it's kind of, they're showing me that it's been very full on, and it's like everything's been coming at you all at once, and then it turns into this tranquil water where you are able to go with the flow more. And I feel this is kind of like an energy around you, where it's just been coming in at you, but I do think the change is then moving on. You're able to move forward, you're able to see where it is you want to go, and they're saying that you need to be saying to yourself, well done, congratulations, and that took a lot out of you. This is a good thing. So with this, make sure that you do compliment yourself, make sure that you do, you know, it's like your inner child needs you to recognize that you've done well, okay, and then your confidence will start to grow, okay. You'll be welcoming somebody into your life who you haven't seen for a long time, and this person will be either talking to you, you know, via the internet, or they will be maybe bump into them in the supermarket, I don't know, but it just feels as if there's going to be a reuniting feeling going on around the middle of the week. By the end of the week, there's kind of a magical feel around you, Capricorns. Now I know that you can be quite practical, you know, you're an earthly sign, so things can be very practical. It's like, if I don't see it with my own eyes, I don't believe it. But I will say that you're starting to believe more and more in the kind of the grayer areas of life, you know, and this could be because you're actually seeing things the way that they really are, or it could be that you're just, the research into, you know, maybe the magical side of life, you know, your psychic ability and things like that is actually starting to emerge in your life more, and you've got more of an open mind than you have had for all your life, really. Okay, you're really becoming more open. I'm seeing a romantic gesture either by yourself or to you, or some kind deed that is going to be around, and I feel that this will definitely win a lot of respect, and there'll be a lot of people looking at you and thinking good thoughts. Does that make sense? It's like, you know, you've got a lot to be grateful for, a lot to be thankful for. Okay, there is going to be a character around you who is a bit quirky in their personality. They're funny, they're witty, they can be charming, but they can be a little bit aloof when it comes to real problems or situations. They don't tend to see that that it's like they'll laugh off a problem or a situation when actually they should be treating it with a little bit more seriousness. Okay, so anyway, this person is great to be around, but sometimes they can be a little bit cold, you know, regarding the important stuff. But if you want to have fun and you want someone to cheer you up, they're perfect. But in order for you to get you out of a tricky situation, you might need to go to someone else, okay, rather than them. The end of the week is going to be another brilliant idea coming to you that is going to reap some rewards back as well. Okay, so there you go. That is for all the earth signs. We've done Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn in this video, and this is for now, which is around the 27th of February 2021, and this will go up until the 7th of March 2021. Okay, don't forget, if you want to join a circle, it's Mondays, every Monday. It's 7:30 UK time, PM UK, 2:30 PM Eastern, 11:30 AM Pacific time. The cost is £5 or $7. Have a look at the comments on the video, and you will see all the details on how to get that, how to attend. Okay, anyway, take care and thank you for being here. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful week. Bye.